Why is there something rather than nothing? It's a very well put together sounding question. Why is there something rather than nothing? Well, there is no such thing as nothing. And if there were such a thing as nothing, you wouldn't be able to know it as a conscious being, because you wouldn't exist. So the only thing that exists in reality is everything. Everything exists in reality, and this is just a progression of this universe, this one universe. There's infinity. Infinity is the only thing that exists, and since infinity exists, then that means that everything is infinite, and infinity is everything. There is no such thing as no thing. That would be outside. That would be outside of infinity. Infinity is the only thing, and it encompasses all. The entire universe, everything. This tiniest little particle, the F key on your keyboard. And you can't have, there is not anything outside of infinity. And then I hear people say things like, oh, technology and stuff is bad. It's against nature. Knowledge is against nature. Human knowledge is against nature. And that's kind of insulting to nature itself, because that is saying that human knowledge is something that only humans have, and that it wasn't nature itself that allowed us to have that knowledge. Basically, it's putting humans above nature, and humans are just a part of nature, just like everything else. The only difference between animals, every other animal, and human beings is that, survival of the fittest is the law of the world, right? Well, within the realm of infinity and evolution on the planet, there has to be the best at something. Okay, like what everything is, every individual animal is the best at what it does. That's why it exists. If it didn't exist, we wouldn't know, because it wouldn't exist. Nothing, there is no such thing as nothing. So, why is there something rather than nothing? Again, because. Simply, just because. That is how it is. And it's such a... seems like it's such a man, no one can answer this question without thinking God. Well, if God doesn't exist, then no one can answer this question. Okay. Well, what is God? A conscious being, right? What are you? Huh? Conscious being, right? If God is the God that is supposed to be whatever, all-knowing, okay? Now, that would mean that there is no right or wrong to God, because he would see everything from every perspective. So, yes, he's looking, like you'll look at I don't know, lighter or something, a lighter, and you say the design on the lighter, and you say, I don't like that design. At the same time, there's someone else that's going to look at that lighter, and they're going to say, wow, I like that design. At the same time, someone else is going to look at that lighter and say, wow, I've never seen a lighter that's so cool. And at the same time, someone else is going to look at it and say, well, I've never seen a lighter so ugly. But for God, he's seen all of those at the same time. Everything. When he looks at the lighter, hypothetical lighter. So this is going to actually be cause, I guess you could say, insanity, from what we know. Morals, there would be no morals, because God is all-knowing, right? So that means there is no right and there is no wrong. There are no morals. Who does he have to have morals for? Because there's no one else but him. Okay? Now, then you get this idea of, what if he wanted to experience something outside of that all-knowing? What if he wanted to pinpoint a particular thing? Could he do that? Yeah, he could do that. And what, just like a tiny little slice of his eternal everything. And that is, you and me and everybody else in the world. And when we come to realize that, we're going to see that we don't need, and it's going to sound bad, I guess, for some reason, which is actually sad, and this is the problem, but we're not going to need religion, because we'll see the truth with a capital T, the one truth. We create reality. We are the supreme creators of what is going on. If we want something done, we go do it. You don't need religion. Just fucking live your life. Do for yourself and for others, and if everyone realizes this and all religion was gone and everyone thought the same, which is not a religion. I wasn't told this. This is just thinking, just look inside yourself, and find it. That's the only place you can find it. All I can do is, maybe give you directions, like point a direction or something. And all I am is your consciousness, telling you, hey, yeah, it's time to wake up, man. Because you and I are the same. We're both the same being, just in different, physical bodies. But yeah.